Hi, welcome back to the channel. This is part 2 of talking about all the hobbies that I've been into since coming back. The other two hobbies that I've been into is based on cooking, which is really good now that I'm back home with my parents and my siblings, because when you make baked goods or cooking stuff, you need a lot of people to try in case you have a few failures, which I did. The first thing I started doing was, I believe it was called yogurt maxing. It's pretty much you're drying out yogurt in this container. But then you can have a thicker yogurt which has the consistency of ice cream. With the dry yogurt, I also had to do a lot of trial and error as well. The first time I did it, it was with a very creamy yogurt, which it spilled into one of the sections, which then led to not having a lot of dry yogurt to try. But that was a bit disappointing, and I also added matcha flavor to that one, so low-key a waste of matcha, but it was still delicious, just a little bit creamier than what usual dry yogurt would be like. Okay, so this week I bought a yogurt strainer to make really thick yogurt. I think it's called dry yogurt. I used the Gippsland yogurt. This was a bit too liquidy, but this is still really delicious. And then the second time I did it, it was a bit better because I got Greek style yogurt, but it still spilled out a little bit, not as much as the first time, but yeah, it was quite disappointing. And then that time I used strawberry jam, which made it really delicious because somehow the Greek yogurt is very sour, but when you turn it into dry yogurt, it comes really sweet and delicious. Day. So this is 1.5 days since this yogurt's been maxing. It did a whole day just waiting for gravity to push it down. And then last night I put on the pushing lid, and then just now I put in the spring. So hopefully the yogurt doesn't spill out. But so far look at all the liquid all the way. And this is the third time doing this, so hopefully it goes well. It's been a few hours since I added in the spring for my yogurt drying. Let's check if it worked. See. Oh my god, it worked. Oh my gosh, it's just like the ones online on the internet, because before all the yogurt would seep through the edge and into here, but it's so clean. I'm so excited. I'm gonna have good yogurt tomorrow. And look at all the whey that's come out. There's a lot of it, so must be working. Yay! Let's see how it is. It is. Wow. 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 Alrighty. How was breakfast? Yeah, you like your breakfast? Well, look how thick this is.
You say thank you. What a good boy.
Yeah, Ryder.
Yeah.
Let's see the texture. Oh my gosh. It's like what it is on the internet. Yum. Yush. It's like the ones on TikTok. Oh, it's perfect. Yeah, I have to cut out. I'll put it in this jar. Oh, this is pretty full. Ta-da! It's like ice cream. Okay, so I poured out some of the whey. Doesn't taste like your cold, but it's like a mix between yogurt and coconut water. It's definitely sour. Alright, I'm gonna try this. Try what's on the spoon. Mmm. It's really good. It's like ice cream. Oh, look how good he is. He's just sitting there. Righty. Lucky for me, the third time it was perfect. It was like dry yogurt. You could see like when you put the spoon through it, it's like how it looks like hot ice cream. We really enjoyed that one, and that was finished up within 3 days. Alright, so this looks mildly scary because it's red, but look at all the whey they have. Never seen so much whey come out. Although this, I think this has been setting for like 3.5 days now. The other cooking hobby that I've been into is making focaccia. I had so much trouble with this, and funny enough, I had to bake it 3 times before I was able to bake something that was actually good. So the first time, the bread didn't rise because I used expired yeast. It was so disappointing because the bread was so hard and it was hard to eat. And then the second time, I saw the dough rose a lot and I thought that I could halve the dough. So then instead of making 24 little focaccia muffins, I thought I could make 48 focaccia muffins, but then with less dough, it also overcooked and then it became hard bread again. Use the pan, but it's round to focaccia. Letting it rest for 2 hours. So these been sitting for half an hour and they've written so much. Well, not as much. Well, I guess it's from outside. Nice. The yeast is working. Oh my gosh, these rose for so much. These rose so much. So I think you're cutting them in half. Because if they rise this much, maybe they'll rise this much in the oven, and I don't want that to happen. And so the third time, I stuck to the recipe and I made really good bread. It was very airy, it was hold-like, and I'm so happy that I was able to make it like what I saw on the internet. Okay, before we start, let's look at these Japanese strawberries from our garden. They smell so fragrant, it's so nice, and they're really sweet. And this morning I made dough, still waiting for it to rise. Around 4 to 5 hours left for it to rise. It's doing pretty well. Look at how much it's risen. It started off like around here and now it's all the way to the top. I'm gonna take out the dough so then it can rest for 2 hours before baking. Wow. this will be the third time me baking this. I bake it once a week, and hopefully this will be the best batch, because every other time it hasn't been good. It's been too dry, and they say you can't screw up focaccia, but I have. So I'm gonna start with adding some oil into the pans. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. This is the olive oil that we're using. So I saw a trick online where instead of flouring your hands, you oil up your hand, and the flour dough won't stick to it. Perfect. Can you just oil onto this dough? And then so this is supposed to make 24. This is what they're looking like now. I haven't poked them yet. But yeah, excuse the look of the pans. They're like over 10 years old. Probably 15 years now. This is what they look like. There's more in these ones than in those ones. These turned out so well. They're soft like fruit. I had an idea to make pastrami again just because, I don't know, I wanted to eat more sandwiches and I felt like the pastrami that I used to make was delicious, so I had to try that and it's been great. And this one was successful the first time round, and the pastrami has been really good for breakfast sandwiches. Started the process of making pastrami. It's been in the pressure cooker for 2 hours and now it's been resting for around an hour, so I'm waiting for it to fully cool down so I can put it in the fridge and then bake it tonight. Pastrami is done. some for dinner.
We also made sandwiches for my sister's birthday because she wanted to just have really nice sandwiches. We bought 2 types of bread for these sandwiches. So one of them I went to an Asian bakery and got Japanese milk bread that we cut ourselves. And then the second type of bread was just a thick loaf of white bread that we got from the grocery store.
Making sandwiches. I'm going to have prosciutto with mozzarella, and then we have smoked salmon with cream cheese, and then we have egg salad that already has QP in it, and beef patty that we haven't cooked, but it's gonna come with this for us. Yay! Some of the sandwiches. It's got the ham and mozzarella. And then this one has the smoked salmon with the cream cheese. Then I already made the egg sandwiches. Look at that. Nice.
Thanks for watching the vlog. If you do have any questions, leave them in the comments. Bye!